Hopefully the camera does a good job of picking this up, but this is the first time that it's rained in the truck, you know, with the ceramic coat. And you can just see the water just screaming off of all the surfaces. So they did coat the windshield as well. That won't last as long as the paint because the wipers will agitate it and sort of take it off, but it is just flying off of the hood. Just flying off the hood. Just beating right off like little marbles out there. Windows, sliding off the windows. Love it. Love it. Hello guys and welcome back. So the little clip at the start of the video was yesterday. It was +4. Right now it is -14 with just regular temperature, -30 with the wind chill. So we are testing out the new 2021 450 dually in the snow. It wasn't planned to be tested in the snow. This kind of came out of nowhere. We knew we were going to get some cold weather, but now we're getting some snow, and it's so cold that it's sticking instantly. The salt's really not doing anything. So it is starting to accumulate a little bit. It is so windy and cold outside. I just went in and got some groceries, and I don't want to go back out there, but I am going to jump out and show you guys the tires. So this is still on the stock tires, but on my 550, the stock Continentals are not, this is a new model for them, and I could tell instantly by the tread pattern it'd be much, much better in the snow. Probably not a lot better in the mud, to be honest, because these tires are just junk in the mud. They're too small anyway. The tires is going to be an upgrade for sure. Stay tuned for that video though. I am going to go over the whole spec of this truck and the upgrades I'm going to do, my plans for the truck, you know, all that sort of stuff. But for right now, I'm going to jump out and I'm going to show you the tires. I've been driving around today. It's 3:15 right now. I've been on the road since about 10 o'clock, and it's been snowing ever since. And I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised at how well this truck is doing on these roads today. My 550, now, yeah, my 550 is not very good in the snow at all, and I was worried that this truck was going to be basically exactly like that, but this truck's actually doing really good. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, it doesn't matter. That's one thing that I was concerned about when I got out of my 350 into the 450 is my snow performance, and I am going to lose some performance, there's no doubt about that, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how well this is doing compared to my 550. Also stay tuned for that, because I just got brand new tires on the 550 and I'm picking it up tomorrow, and I think you guys are gonna like what I chose and what I went with. Alright, so I'm not gonna stay out here very long because it's absolutely freezing and it's windy, but here's the new tread pattern. These are the drive tires. The steer tires are obviously in front, but they've got a much better tread for snow, and the shoulders are you know, not a solid shoulder, they're an open shoulder. So the tires are much better than what they used to be. And here is the steer tire. I don't think there's any difference, to be honest. And in my 550, when I got my stock Continentals, the steer tire was different from the back tires. These are Conti Hybrid HD3, and they're actually mud and snow rated. Let's check the back here. Yeah, so they're actually the same tire, so that's kind of neat. But here, take a look at this thing. It's getting its first dose of winter weather here in Nova Scotia, and it's doing good. The front end's still looking pretty shiny. The rest of it, not so much. But we've got a little driving around town to do, and then I'm gonna be getting out on the highway and on the road. So, just show you guys how this thing's doing. Let's jump out. Okay, we are setting off. So for right here, I do have it in 4-wheel drive because I got to go up over this hill right away here, and I just don't want to spin getting started. So tons of traction. Just climbing this hill. Once I get up here, I could even put it in 2-wheel drive now and be fine. I've been driving on the highway in 2-wheel drive, and I've been doing just my normal speed, and it feels fantastic. Like, it feels great. But yeah, it is cold and windy. I can't believe how much difference in temperature. It's like 18 degrees in temperature in 12 hours is what it ended up being. The truck is also doing really good on fuel. So I have been in and out of four-wheel drive. I've had some idle time. I haven't reset my trip for 437 kilometers, and it's averaging 15.7. That's idle time, warming the truck up. That's just starting and stopping in around town, going to hardware stores and whatnot. Truck's doing really good on fuel. I think this truck, honestly, is actually going to be easier on fuel than what my 19 350 is. That's definitely going to be a video. I'm definitely going to do a video on this truck, the 2021 450 versus 2019 350, and see what the fuel mileage is. 10 speed versus 6 speed. But let's get on the highway here and just show you guys how this thing's performing. To do that, I did just put it back in two-wheel drive. So it's in two-wheel drive right now. A little bit of slide there. So it's so cold that right now the snow is just packed down to ice, basically. We are slipping right now. I'd be slipping in my single rear wheel right now. It's fighting for traction, and it's actually getting traction. Like I said, underneath, it's just ice right now underneath. But I've been cruising on the highway here in two-wheel drive and just doing my normal speed without any issues whatsoever. I've had the blowing snow, I've had whiteout conditions in front of me, I've had to slow down and had no issues at all whatsoever. Vehicles in front of me putting their brakes on, I put my brakes on. Everything's been great. So this isn't like obviously a great test for, you know, deep snow, because that's not what I'm doing. And with this truck being so big and heavy, it's definitely going to struggle in deep snow. There's no way around that. But just driving daily in the snow on snow-covered roads, this thing's doing great. Yeah, we're into some nasty stuff now. There's vehicles here. Oh, yeah, there they are. It is blowing like crazy. Alright, so I am in four-wheel drive now, and if I was driving one of my single rear wheel, I absolutely would be. So you can see I'm in four-wheel drive, and yeah, I mean, we've obviously got someone in front of us going quite slow, but up across this section right here, it's always blowing snow, so I don't mind going slow right now. I certainly would like to get past this guy though, because I wouldn't plan on going as slow as what I am right now, because the truck does feel that good. Welcome to March in Nova Scotia, Canada. Yeah. It was muddy and soft yesterday, and now it's frozen solid and snowing. It's the weather we have around here. I don't see any way we can get past this guy either, because you can't see anything in front of you. It's going to turn this into a long drive. This section of the road right here is always really bad, and up here just a little ways further, it's going to be, guaranteed it's going to be whiteout. If there's any wind at all at this moment in time, it's going to be a complete whiteout. Right now there's trees, and then it just opens up to lake. And when I came up here earlier, I had to pretty much come to a stop because you couldn't see anything in front of you whatsoever. But I can just use the camera and I can actually see what's going on, which is, it's so weird how that is. It's so weird how that is. Even taking photos, like, never does justice. But yeah, coming up here in a second, it just opens up to lake. So let's see if we got some wind coming across the lake right now. here we go. I mean, it's not as bad as it was earlier. Not even close. Right here is not the best, but no, that's not even close to what it was earlier. It was really bad earlier. I'd love to be, you know, doing at least 50 miles per hour. That'd be nice. Hips are getting dirty. She got dirty hips on her. We've got 782 kilometers on this truck. I think it's soon time to hook a trailer up to it. It's broken enough. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so honestly, the truck is doing very good in the snow. These roads are not very good. I'll show you the bed. There's nothing in the bed at all. A couple hockey sticks. But yeah, it is. It's really impressing me, to be honest. I didn't expect the truck to do this good on these roads. These roads are not good at all. I'll show you here right now. They are extremely slippery. And this truck is doing fantastic. So, to be completely honest, you know, I'm making this video for people that are wondering, you know, if I get out of my single rear wheel and get into a dually, how bad is it going to be on the road driving in the wintertime? And I can tell you that you really won't have any issues whatsoever, to be honest. I don't think, anyway. No issues with this, and there's probably going to be some better tires in the future. But so far, so good. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Just a quick little video. Just trying to get some info out there for people, you know, looking to get into a dually and out of a single rear wheel. You know, in this case, with the F450 with these Continental tires, honestly, no problems whatsoever. So, if you have any questions at all, as always, don't hesitate. Let me know. Stay tuned for tons more videos coming on this truck. Every little step along the way, I'll make sure that I certainly document and get out for you guys. The next one might be a good one. The next video might be a good one. So it could be a video a lot of people want to see. So stay tuned for that one. But for now, that's it. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.